Nothing says summertime quite like a big old burger, and we're making a vegan staple today, the black bean burger, along with sour cilantro cream. It's cilantro sour cream. So hope you're ready for some burgers. I am. All the ingredients that you need are listed below. Let's get started. As I mentioned, we're also making sour cilantro cream. So the first thing we're gonna do is make that because it needs to chill in the fridge for at least a half an hour. So grab your silken tofu, not the vacuum pack kind, and we're gonna stick that into a food processor along with agave syrup, lime juice, and salt. All right, we're gonna blend this until smooth. All right, now that the first few ingredients are blended, let's grab some cilantro and a garlic. You need 2 cups of loosely packed cilantro. Now we're gonna put the stems and the leaves in here because you know the stems have a lot of the flavor in it. And I feel sorry for all of you who just don't like cilantro because I could eat it on just about anything. And this smells delightful. All right, I think that's an appropriate amount. And we're gonna crush these 3 cloves of garlic, and then we're gonna put a small saucepan on a medium heat because we're going to cook this along with some grapeseed oil. Now we wanna cook these until they get lightly browned, not burnt. All right, I think we have lightly browned garlic. One of them had a baby. So we're gonna throw this into our blender, process that until smooth. And then in goes our cilantro. And we're gonna do the same thing. Now you want there to be green flecks like this, so you don't want it to be super pulverized. All right, we're gonna stick it in a bowl and then chill it. While it's in there, we're gonna start on our burgers. First thing you're gonna get is a can of black beans. I'm gonna drain them and rinse them. Then we're gonna mash them in a bowl. Not too much, we just wanna get most of the beans completely mashed. All right, that looks good. And to that, we're gonna add our vital wheat gluten. Now this is what's going to give it that wonderfully chewy, burgery texture. It also helps bind everything together. And we're gonna add our breadcrumbs along with our chili powder, cumin, water, and tomato paste. We're also gonna add some cilantro. If you want, you don't have to. If you feel like this is a cilantro explosion with these recipes, then don't put it in, but I'm going to. We're just gonna finely chop about a 1/4 cup. Now, before we mix this, we're gonna grab some garlic. We're gonna use a microplane, get that really fine in there, and then we're gonna grab a half of a small onion and use a shredder to put that in there as well. Now we're gonna use the large holes on our grater to shred this onion. Before I mix this, I'm gonna heat a pan, a large heavy bottom one, over a medium heat. I'm gonna take my rings off, and then I'm gonna start mixing it with the fork, and then get all up in there. All right, I think this is nice and mixed. Now we're gonna divide this into 6 separate burgers. See if I can be diplomatic enough about this. Should get my scale out. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, now we're gonna roll these into balls, and we're gonna flatten them down to be about 1.5 inches thick. Of course, we're gonna flatten these more too. All right, we're gonna cook our burgers. 3 at a time, 5 minutes each side. Fun fact, vital wheat gluten is made from processing wheat flour so that only the gluten is removed. It's super high in protein and has no saturated fat, but obviously it's not great for those with gluten sensitivities. The use of vital wheat gluten likely got its start in China hundreds of years ago with vegetarian Buddhist monks, and it's been a part of many other Asian cuisines for just as long. Now, I don't know if I'd say these are burnt, but they're definitely cooked well. It doesn't smell burnt. I think they'll be good. Just maybe don't put them in for a whole 5 minutes, depending on your stove. They smell really good. Yeah, I think we're good. All right, I'm gonna try these for a little bit shorter to See if I don't burn them. You know, on a closer observation, I actually don't think they're overcooked. I think they're probably perfect because you want to make sure they get warm on the inside too. And they don't smell burnt. They don't really look burnt once you get up close. I think that's just the way they're supposed to look. All right, our fries are done because if you have burgers, you have to have fries. So let's grab our sour cilantro cream out of the fridge, put this together. All right, let's try this. First of all, I'm gonna try this sour cilantro cream. It is a nice, subtle cilantro. I mean, the cilantro is definitely there, but it's not like super kick in the face. It is actually a really good sour cream. I'm a fan. All right, now on to the burger. It's a good burger. I'm gonna try some of this by itself. It's a nice, very lightly flavored burger. They pegged this as more of a Southwestern burger. I think, you know, because it's black beans and because there's some chili powder. It does have a good texture to it and slightly chewy. Overall, I think it's a pretty good burger. I might season it a little bit more, maybe add a little bit of salt. I think a little bit of salt will do wonders for this. I don't know, maybe some other spices, throw them in there, but it's a good base burger. It really is. It's really good with the sour cream, and it's high protein. You got your beans, you got your wheat gluten. I mean, what more could you ask for? All in all, I think this is a pretty good summer meal. All right, y'all. I hope you liked what you saw today. If you did, hit a thumbs up. I would love you for it. And make sure to subscribe and share and comment and all that good stuff. I will see you all next time. That's the ticket.